Hi, hello. This is Esther Marie Andujar, and we're going to discuss today what did I accomplish on Q1 and what are my goals for Q2. So, if you don't know what were my goals on Q1, I will leave the video on the Q card. I still don't know if it's on this side or this side, but it's gonna pop up. So if you want to know what were my goals on Q1, you can watch that. Right now, I'm just gonna go very quickly. What did I accomplish? And what didn't get done? Very quickly, I made a list just to go through it very quickly. So I wrote the first book of a short romance series that I don't think is gonna be a short romance because the word count keeps growing. So right now I'm just gonna reference it as I wrote book one of the short romance series that I have planned. I watched 4 movies that I had listed in my personal goals. Additional to that, I watched Turning Red. I am halfway through season 2 for Discovery of Witches. I did, at the moment that I wrote this, I was just a few episodes away from finishing season 2 of The Witcher. But before the quarter ended, I did finish it, the season 2 of The Witcher. I only read a book, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself. I almost said mad, but I'm not mad. I'm annoyed at myself. I haven't been able to find a book that will grip me so much that I would just spend hours upon hours reading. But I did finish Vicious, and this book took me, I think, a year to read it. Not because it was not interesting, is the subject matter. Not really the subject matter. So let me be more specific. The character of Eli, the way he thinks, and the way he uses religion to excuse the things that he does. I know people like that in real life, and it was kind of hard to read that book because of that. It just reminded me of a lot of people that I know from the church that I used to go that would excuse almost anything through the Bible. Through the Bible. So it was kind of like a hard read because of that. And excuse my dog. She sneezes a lot. So, and then I kept with, just for fun, keep reading and writing fan fiction just for my enjoyment. I did not finish any big fan fiction reading wise because I'm like tackling like really big fan fiction, like 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 long fan fiction. So that's gonna take me a while to read. Things that did not get done. I pretty much didn't post almost anything on my social media. I think I post like maybe 2 to 3 posts. I did nothing for my hopeful Esther brand slash business. Nothing social media wise, and nothing like skill development wise either. Like nothing got done. I did not finish the revisions for the first 5 chapters for Stephania's book. I think I finished chapter 1 at the very beginning of this quarter, the second quarter, but I'm still working through chapter 2 Once that is done, I will get to chapter 3 and so on and so forth. I'm taking it like a couple of chapters at a time so I don't overwhelm myself. Because there's a lot of revisions that book needs. I had some exercising goals for my bag, and I failed so badly. I did not do any of those, and I'm again annoyed at myself because my back pain is pretty bad because I am not doing the things that I should be doing to help with the pain. I did not finish You Should See Me in a Crown. I'm close to finish it. Ugh. I just need to be like, okay, this probably an hour and a half to 2 hours is just gonna be to finish this book. I also did not finish Loving Lena, but I think I'm only anything between 10 to 15% on that book, so hopefully I will finish it during this quarter. But you will see how I change my goals to not put so many things. Shows that I did not watch anything: Lucifer, The Witch's Dinner, So I Married the Andy Fan, and I still haven't finished Cross Landing. Like, I'm only 3 chapters away of finishing. I don't know why I haven't, but I haven't. And there's a few movies that I did not watch, and I did not start watching any of the Studio Ghibli films. I think for Studio Ghibli, I'm gonna have to pull some of my friends to kind of like have every once in a while like a movie night and watch just a couple of those, because by myself I don't feel the pull to watch them, but I know when I watch with other people I find them very enjoyable, and that's how Ponyo ended up being one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. Now let's talk about my goals and the plans for quarter 2. And yes, I am recording this video halfway through the month of April. Anyways, quarter 2 of 2022. The first goal is the writing career. And as you see, I also finally set up a Canva board. So this is my writing career goal, this is my personal, and this is what I have reassigned to business and community, and we'll shortly talk about that. So for goal 1, which is my writing career, my goal is to move at least 2 of my 3 current work in progress to the next writing publishing phase. Progress that I have is so I'm writing book 2 of that short romance series that might not be short romance anymore. I'm writing that during camp now, in addition to other projects. I want to do a first round of revisions of the first book that I wrote in March. And I would like to finish my revisions on the first 5 chapters of Estefania's book, which is roughly the first 50 pages. Which they're not going to be 50 pages because I'm adding words to it. So it's going to be a little more. So the first 5 chapters. So at least if I can get 2 of those 3 projects moved to the next phase on their process journey to publishing, that will be a win. That will be an achievement for that goal. Now, my second goal is my personal goal, and I moved my personal goal a little bit closer. It's still not my first one, but it's the second one because as long as I keep on it, it will support my first goal, which is my writing career. So for my personal goal, what I have is to organize and or remake my spaces so I can feel rested and inspired to do things that refill my creative well. So the projects that I have for this goal, I have read at least one book, at least one. If I read more, that's great, but just one. I will be happy if I can read one book. I'm not gonna put more than that because then I'm just gonna feel overwhelmed, and I don't want to stress myself more. My second project for my personal goal is to finish setting up my room. There's a few furnitures that I need to finally feel like my room is organized and is my room again. Um, Partially is I need to set up the other bookshelf for my K-pop collection, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of space as soon as I open and set up that bookshelf, but that is a running problem for another time, for future Esther. The other project that I have is finishing set up this room, which is quote unquote the office. Um, so this corner that we're in is sort of set up decently, but from where you add towards there, it is a mess because it has a lot of things that I left when I moved to the US 4 years ago, and I have to now go through all of it and see what I'm keeping, what I'm donating, what I'm trashing, so on and so forth. And I do want to change pretty much all the furniture to make it a more prettier, spacious. I am definitely changing the color of the walls. There's a lot of work that this room needs to have. And this quarter may not be enough, but if I can get things moving, that would be great. I also have the laundry room to start. I just have it as start cleaning and organizing, because that room and this room are gonna kind of like work in parallels, because there might be things here that will be sent to the laundry room to help with better storage and organization for the laundry room. They're not needed here. So those are kind of like working in tandem. I do have my mom's closet. My mom has a lot of clothes that she doesn't use nor needs, but she needs the space for the things that she actually uses. But because of her illness and her arthritis, she cannot do that herself. So this is my mom's closet. It is a priority for this quarter. That needs to be done. That's it. I also have for my watch list, I want to finish season 2 for Discovery of Witches and season 3 so I can just finish the series and go on with my life. And I have it here that I need to finish Crash Landing.
You just need to watch 3 episodes. That's it. That's just 3 nights.
So yeah, there's a lot of home projects, and hopefully I can do some of them and start getting some of the other rolling so I can finish them probably on quarter 3. But you know, it's just a work in progress always. So my third goal is the business and community. So here it's gonna be anything and everything that is content creation for social media, for my branding, marketing, anything. for both my author career and the Helpful Esther business. So my goal here, and this is just to get things going again, is to build a community center around the products that I will release, whether it entertains, which are my books, or help, which will be my virtual assistant, website designing services whenever I have them ready again. Because I definitely dropped the ball there, and that's my bad. Projects that I have there is my ways to post on social media once a week. I used to post, most of the time I used to post 2 to 3 times a week. But now I'm just gonna, since I haven't posted in such a long time, probably 3 to 4 months easily, I'm just gonna ease my ways to at least once a month for most of the quarter. I haven't finished any of my Udemy courses, and right now I'm just reach halfway through any of the courses that you have in Udemy. Just halfway. If you reach halfway, you're good. I'm trying to set the bar very low on that specific project so I can get myself going. And I have as project to schedule YouTube batch days. I don't have the time nor the flexibility right now with my job and the things that I do for my mom to consistently be recording videos as they supposed to be going up. So I'm gonna try to batch as much as I can and schedule them. That's the other project, just schedule the YouTube videos. Recently added the project to research newsletters, because I not only need to understand that for my Esther Marie Andujar brand, I need to understand that too for my pen name. So yeah, that's just research. I am not gonna put myself into starting a newsletter this quarter. It's just research, just to know what is out there, what providers are there, what strategies, how people do newsletters, things like that. Just learn about it. So yeah, those are my goals for Q2, and those were the things that I achieved and did not achieve for quarter one. If you have a video, if you did a video sharing your goals for Q2, let me know down in the comments so I can go to your channel and watch it. If you are working on a creative project, whether it's writing, painting, sculpting, music, I don't know, anything and everything that is creative, let me know how is it going. Where you at in the different phases of creating something. Let's just chat in the comments. That's it for today, for this video. Thank you for watching. Hit the like if you like this type of goal style videos. And subscribe if you are interested in this kind of videos and writing related videos, blogs. Definitely subscribe for that. And that is it. I will see you